Hi Scorpios, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. This reading is going to go from July 8th through the 15th for the delay. And then I'll come back and do everybody's for the end of the month. I think we'll just do like the last couple weeks of July all in one. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Hope everybody's doing okay. Chiron recently went into, Chiron goes retrograde today, or went retrograde today. Chiron is going to deal with a lot of deep healing on every level: mental, spiritual, physical, energetically, you name it. Every sense of the way, there's deep healing taking place, and Chiron is a very spiritual asteroid. It's an asteroid. I wanted to say planet at first, but it represents spirituality. So there's going to be some deep healing, as well as with Pluto. You know, we're still having those awakenings, rebirths. Everybody's, going through all these transitions and changes. And then Neptune's retrograde, and then Saturn's still retrograde, and Jupiter's still retrograde. So, and Mercury is not retrograde as well. So there's a lot going on in the cosmos. So I hope you're being kind to yourselves and others, and being patient with yourselves as well. I know me personally, I have to take a break. So I have not been active on Instagram or Facebook. However, you can still reach me through email. I'm still taking personal readings. You can still book from my Instagram page, and there's now a direct link in the comments of my videos. I'm sorry, in the description of my videos. So you can book there, and as always, donations are accepted. So anyway, that's what's going on with the planets. For the most part, we're still in Cancer season, so. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. This is going to be a relationship spread. It can apply to any relationship in your life, including the relationship you have with yourself. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you don't know how to check the placement you have for Scorpio, or if you have Scorpio in your chart, there's a link in the description showing you how to do so as well. Left side is you, right side is your person. However, it can flip-flop. You can be on the right side. Your person can be on the left side. Or you can take off the entire reading and be on both sides. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do my extended readings. So if there are any burning questions that linger after watching my reading, please put them in the comment section so that I can incorporate that into the extended readings. Sorry, something fell. All right, and I'm also now Reiki certified, so I can send distance healing. So if you're interested in that, please click the booking link. There's a booking link for Reiki too. I separated it, so it will make it easier for people who are only interested in one service. And I'm setting up an Etsy shop for my jewelry. I might just have to take pictures of all my inventory and put it on there. So I'll put the link of that in my bio. Why do I keep wanting to say bio? In the description box as well. All right, Scorpios, let's see what's going on with y'all. I hope y'all doing okay. I know the moon's energy has been very intense. And water signs, I know, are feeling it for sure. So let's get 4 shuffles. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, the top part is mental, the middle is emotional space, and the bottom is the behavior. We'll also look at advice and the likely outcome, as well as the relationship situation as it is now, and the overall theme of the reading. I shuffle way too many times. Okay, that's enough. Overall theme of the reading: Page of Wands. Could be communication. He's in the room. Okay. All right. So the Page of Wands is overall theme of the reading. This could represent communication. It could represent spiritual communication. For me, the first thing that came up was spiritual messages or spiritual communication. This could be a spirit guide, or this could be new to you. You receiving that type of spiritual communication. Sorry if the music's too loud. It seems like it's kind of loud. But I think that's probably just something that's new to you, that spiritual communication. Some of you could be feeling like you're not ready for a new beginning, or not ready to take a chance, or either using bad judgment and taking foolish chances, or being a little bit reckless and failing to plan. This can represent curiosity as well, like wanting to venture off and try something. So I do get like, yeah, because this could be hyperactivity or enthusiasm of some sort, or enthusiasm with something. It could be some artistic thing that you're, or something that involves creativity or arts, but not being smart about the choices, or being a little bit foolish or naive, or taking a foolish chance, like not weighing out the odds and just kind of like a child doesn't know to check both ways before crossing the street, just running out into the street. That's kind of how I get it, like not using deductive reasoning and using judgment, if so, or if using judgment, using bad judgment. So on your mind, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. I think you probably are wanting to do a little bit of interest, or a lot of introspection, wanting to go within, or needing to go within and do some internal reasoning, seeking higher learning, maybe meditation, trying to hear from your higher self, maybe trying to receive a spiritual message, a new spiritual message of some sort. Maybe you feel like you don't know which way to go, and this is the relationship situation. So maybe there's bad judgment on both sides, but the overall theme of the reading is the Page of Wands. So maybe there's some new spiritual communication that is to come, or that you're looking forward to, and maybe you're going inside to try to find it mentally, asking yourself some important questions in your heart. I think you are probably either emotionally fulfilled or happy. Something has brought you happiness, or you're trying to find this happiness, or maybe you just have a lot of love to give. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse for your behavior. Maybe you don't really know which way to go, or what to do, or which decision to make. Excuse me. Maybe you're kind of creating some unrealistic scenarios in your mind about how to get this or something else, and maybe that's where this Fool situation is like, because this could be deception. This could be this could mean that appearances are deceiving, or that you should avoid making a decision until things are clear, because maybe, I don't know, maybe you feel like you have this already, but in reality it's not really clear what you have, and you need to just go inside to assess how to actually achieve it. For me too, this feels like just not really knowing how to feel about a situation or a person, or whatever the main thing is here. I think it's just like not really knowing how to feel, because things are so unclear. There's too many things going on, there's smoke, and it's just, I want this, but there's all this going on. So I think you're just like, I gotta withdraw, I gotta go within, because I don't know what this is, and I can't make a decision right now. Or if you are making decisions, you're not making smart decisions. Your person, they're probably sad about something. They feel like they lost something, or they have a fear of losing something. They could possibly have a lack of faith in themselves or in the relationship, possibly feeling like because you withdrew and you went in hermit mode that you don't want anything to do with them. But I think you just are trying to figure out some things. Like you have a lot of either emotions, a lot of things on your mind, and it's like you're so sure about what you want, and this is so confusing. You just need to go within for a little bit, and maybe this person feels like they lost you. Maybe this person feels like you're gone, or they're afraid that you will be gone, and then this is in the heart space. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is another card that mentions fear of loss, but in the reverse, I think it's also fear of change, fear of neglect, definitely fear. Now in the upright, this card, yeah, like feeling lonely. Yeah, I think this person definitely is like mourning the loss of the relationship, and I don't necessarily feel like that it's a loss. I just feel like you just need time to get some clarity. Yeah, this person is losing patience, or they have lost patience, and they're probably have lost focus. They are very imbalanced. They could be argumentative or have like sudden outbursts. This could represent an emotional storm, or being unable to rationalize. I think they're unable to rationalize their own feelings, let alone rationalize your methods, like why you're doing what you're doing. Let's go ahead and clarify. One more. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Page of Wands. So this lets me know that either somebody is all talk and no action, or they've made some promises that they've either broken or haven't followed through on, because the Knight of Cups is like someone's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, or let's do this, but they don't follow through, or there's no action to meet the words or the communication that has been initiated. This person could probably be very immature with communication. They could probably be very flirtatious and be quite passionate, but be a little bit immature in the way they express. Maybe the action is where they lack, one or both of you. But maybe one of you is not making any moves until you hear from your intuition, or you hear from your spirit guides, or you get that spiritual message that you're waiting on to get the guidance that you need to make a move. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Fool card. There's not a new beginning here. Like I said at the beginning, maybe it's one of you don't want a new start, or what did I just say? One of you doesn't want a new start, or either there is not a new start because of the foolish behavior that is occurring, like not planning well, and just like you can't get the ball rolling well because of this Fool in reverse energy. And then maybe there was potential, or there is potential, but it's like you got to get on the right track first. You got to be on the right path, and in order for it to lead to what it is that you're wanting. This could also be fear of scarcity or greed. I think somebody's just probably, one or both of you are probably, there's not a new start happening here because someone is being like foolishly selfish. It's like withholding something, or it's like I get a rebellious energy from it, like a child, like this is a horrible example. You know how you give a kid candy and then they're mad because their hands are sticky, and you're like, come on, let's go wash your hands, and then they're like throwing a fit. It's like, you want to clean your hands, yes, I'm trying to help you. And it's like, no, I don't want to do it. And it's like, okay, well, you're going to be mad at me because I want to help you, and you're also going to be mad because your hands are sticky. It's a horrible example. It's just like, I can show you the way, I can help you, or we can plan together, or we can do this a little bit better to get on the right track, but you're just like, nope, I got it, and you don't got it. You don't have it. One or both of you. Maybe both of you are very stubborn. Anyway, on your mind, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit. So maybe you have been neglecting yourself a little bit, and you need to be a little bit selfish. And maybe it's like you've neglected yourself so much to the point where instead of proactively taking self-care. Now you're like, it's like there's a spectrum, right? You weren't balanced, so now it's like you're just super selfish. Like you should have been taking care of yourself now. So now you've just completely withdrawn. You've snatched your energy and your time, your efforts back, and you're only focusing on yourself. And it's like, damn everybody else. I'm in hermit mode. I'm paying attention to me. Capricorn energy and also Virgo energy. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. With the Eight of Pentacles here, I don't think you feel like you are working towards this Ten of Cups. Whatever it is that you're working on, or whatever efforts or time or energy that you've put into this situation, you don't feel like it's going. It's like, I think I'm on the wrong road. It's like, your GPS is rerouting. Like, wait a minute. You snatched your energy back and you're looking for the right road or the right directions, because it's like, I want the Ten of Cups, and what I'm working towards is not proving to show, you know, it's not giving me the fruits that I thought I planted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting what I thought I was working towards. I think I'm on the wrong road. Like, hold on. Am I on the right track? Like, am I on the right? It's like you're trying to reassess some things, and like, I want the Ten of Cups. I'm sure I know what it looks like. I know what it smells like. I know what it tastes like. And I'm on this track and I'm on this road and I'm really working towards this. I put all this energy and all this effort in, and what I'm starting to get back, or either you're not getting anything back, or what you are getting back is not looking like it's leading to this Ten of Cups. And that's how you feel in your heart. So I think you're trying to reassess some things and try to figure out which is the right track, because the Three of Cups is here. I think you're trying to make the best of this situation, but I think at the same time you may think that there's some type of I don't want to say love triangle, but you feel like there's some external energy that's affecting the space here. You just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. The Three of Cups being here, I think I might have to clarify this again, because it's a card about celebration. It's a card about celebration and parties and happy times, family gatherings. Maybe you are celebrating something, or you are partying a little bit too much. Maybe you're partying to like partying or drinking or doing a little bit of drugs, or you know, whatever your vice is. No judgment. Whatever your vice is, maybe you are just doing that instead of making the decision like, oh, this is not clear, like I can't make a decision right now, so I'm just gonna enjoy life and do me and have fun and, you know, drink a little bit, party a little bit, go out, have fun, enjoy life. Let's get one more for the Three of Cups, please. The Hangman in reverse and the Hermit card. So I think maybe you are having a hard time letting go. It's so funny because I was watching a reading the other day and these two cards came up. It may have been, well, I don't think it was a Scorpio reading, but I'm a moon Scorpio, so that's why. Anyway, the Hangman, the Hermit is here again. So there, I think you do kind of just need time alone. You just need time for self-reflection and learning, and just when you don't want time alone, I think you do just want to be around happiness or good vibes or just good people or love. And then with the Hangman in reverse, I think you are having a hard time detaching. Again, this is selfishness. The Hangman in reverse is Pisces energy and Virgo energy. And then Cancer and Scorpio with the Seven of Cups. And the Cancer's Three of Cups. Anyway, this is selfishness and the Hangman in reverse. Again, not being naive or lacking awareness. The Fool card is also naivety and lacking awareness. But I feel like that's on both sides, not just you, Scorpio, if this left side resonates with you. There is some selfishness. I feel like you did just have to kind of like snatch your energy back. It could be some materialism also with the Hangman in reverse, like going out, buying things, materialism, doing things that make you happy temporarily, I feel like, but doing things that also distract you or that make you feel happy in the moment and distract you from this energy that you have been feeling. You're having a tough time letting go of this situation, of how unclear this situation is. But I feel like you have been selfish, and not in a, oh, I'm just going to take care of me kind of way, but also in a nasty way, like forget everybody else, only me, because I've been too nice, or I've been too this, or I've been too that. And that's why I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is like, had there been balance, it's like, no, just healthy boundaries. But I feel like, no, you're like, no, get away from me. Me. It's like you got your stinger out, and it's like anybody who comes at you the wrong way might get stung. So it's just like, hold on, that can be a little dangerous. And it's like one of those situations, like I should have been tending to myself the whole time, so now I'm only going to look out for me. But I think because of that, you're not actually on a new solid start, because that energy is going to throw you off. That's not a good energy to be in. So your person, on their mind, we have the Three of Cups. I feel like part of them feel like all hope is lost. They feel like somebody gave up, whether you gave up or they gave up. They feel like somebody gave up, and it's like both of you are in this melancholy state. You see how they're both looking down? I think you're just kind of looking for answers, and this person is just like feeling like things are just over or lost. Or then we have the Six of Swords clarifying their energy. So I think they're probably trying to depart from this. Maybe they feel sad, or there's some type of depression that they're trying to escape mentally. But I think they do feel a sense of loss within this connection. They feel like there's been something that was lost, or they're mourning something here. But the Six of Swords represents trying to alleviate stress. So maybe this is a sadness that they're trying to stop thinking about in the mental space. Then we have the Five of Swords clarifying the Five of Pentacles. This person has a lot of fear. This is, again, mental energy with the Five of, is that a bug? The Five of Swords. Air energy. Is that Libra or Aquarius? Both of those cards are Aquarius. This person, I think, in their heart space is probably starting to release some pride, or starting to abandon self-pity. They want to move towards a fresh start. So yes, I think they are trying to stop thinking negatively, or stop having depressing thoughts. They're trying their best to alleviate that mental stress. And with these cards being in the reverse, there is a chance for hope here in the heart space. I think they're wanting to release pride and move towards a fresh start. There have been some fears, or maybe ego issues. Fear roots in the ego anyway. So at this point, I think this person is just trying to release that. There could have been some fear of change or fear of neglect that they're trying to overcome in the heart space. Yeah, like this loss, like this feeling like all is lost, or feeling like somebody gave up, or somebody gave up on them. I think they're trying to stop thinking like that, even though maybe you just kind of snatched your energy back, whether they realize that or not. But this person is in balance. They don't know how to express their emotions. They could be very immaturely expressing their emotions. If they do, this is Pisces energy. Could also be Cancer or Scorpio. I'm sorry, Scorpio could also be Cancer or Pisces. Anyways, water. This person doesn't know how to express their emotions. They're probably very intense. They may have some type of codependencies or some other addictions with the King of Cups. I think this person is probably emotionally overwhelmed. Probably, like I said, has struggles with anxiety or depression. But I think they are trying to overcome it. I think they're trying to alleviate anything that makes them feel sad or stressful in the mental space. They're trying to move on from those thoughts and leave those thoughts, and anything that makes them feel excluded, or any kind of fear of loss, or any pride they may have had before. I think they are trying to release that. I'm going to re-clarify this person's side because I just want to see what's going on. Clarify the mental space, please, for Scorpio's person. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, anxiety. Some of them are still having anxiety. I think they are trying their best though, because the Six of Swords is there. I think they are trying their best to alleviate any feelings of loss, sadness, depression, and anxiety in the mind, in the mental space. Clarify the heart space, please, for Scorpio's person for the right side. This could also be you, Scorpio. That was the Three of Swords. So maybe there is some healing, some reassessment in the heart space, any betrayal or heartbreak that they've experienced. Maybe they are healing, because this is, with all these retrogrades, with all this energy is going on between, you know, the time frame of this reading. And again, this could be past, present, or future energy for any of you, but at some point this person is going to start healing, and I think that's probably what this reading is reflecting. Clarify the heart space for Scorpio's person, please. So the Page of Wands came out in the reverse. So we have the Page of Wands here twice. I think while this person is healing, they don't communicate well, because this could be bad news, or this could be someone who just has a shitty way of communicating. I'll just say that. Just they're very passionate, but they don't communicate well. They don't know how to. They either struggle with listening or communicating, or both. But it's either someone who either plans to fail, because this same energy is kind of repeating itself throughout the reading. Like, this is someone who fails to follow through, who maybe has plans to the best of their abilities, but they fail to follow through, or they maybe missed the mark at some point because there was someone being naive, or, you know, had foolish expectations. But I think this person is having a hard time communicating what it is that they're going through. I think they're trying their best to get out of the energy that they have been feeling, but it hasn't been easy, which I can imagine it wouldn't be. Clarify there. Okay, we have the King of Wands. So this is strong self-expression. I think this person is very passionate. We have Wands on their side twice. This person is very passionate, and I think kind of sure of themselves. And I think this battle that they're having is internal. This is strong self-expression, either stepping into their self-expression, but however, this person is still imbalanced, emotionally imbalanced. They could be emotionally unstable. They could have some bipolar, or some type of mental, I don't want to say mental illness, but imbalance mentally or emotionally. There's some type of imbalance that's kind of extreme, but I think they are aware of it, and they are trying to overcome it as best they can. And that's where this king is, like, determined. Okay, let's go ahead and get 3 cards of advice from the Starman Tarot deck. Yeah, I feel like this person is very determined, but I feel like they're also very, very, like, this emotional imbalance that they feel, like that anxiety. They're very strong in their expression, like it could be very intense. Being around them or speaking to them, because they are very, like, the self-expression is just very strong, but this is the energy that they're in, and that's what they're expressing. So very, very intense, very passionate. Some of you could be scary. Hopefully there's not like a domestic violence situation going on, because I see like this side, the left side, is like gone, and that could be why you just didn't plan, or just like took a blind leap. 3 cards. Okay, forgive me. So for your advice, we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot, and the 8 of Pentacles, and I love this. So let's go ahead and get into the 10 of Swords first. Keep fighting, don't let go. blaming others, hanging on to what is known. It's about releasing the familiar and fighting for what you want. And what I get from this is just to keep going with the Chariot card. I'll read from the book because I just love the description from the Starman Tarot deck. Take charge of your own destiny. Seize the moment and let the momentum carry you forward. Finish what you set into motion. Don't hesitate. You can do this. Maybe it's something that's unfamiliar to you and that's why you're so confused, or that's why you're not really sure about how to go about it. Maybe this is new for both of you. I think it is very new because there's pages here unless there are children involved. That represents a new or young situation. With the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, there's so many things that indicate something new being here. And this is Cancer energy as well. So I definitely think keep going. The new moon energy may have influenced you. The new moon in Cancer, that solar eclipse that we had. And look, it's just blowing away. Keep going and keep working towards the things that make you happy, that give you fulfillment, that bring you success and bring you joy. Let me read from the book. Practice your skills, encouraging others to be their best, deep satisfaction of your work. Do what makes you feel good. Don't do anything that's going to make you feel regret, like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. And that's why it's important not to make emotional decisions. Even if your emotional decisions include doing something else to prevent from making a choice or making a decision here, or emotionally reacting. But I think going in hermit mode is good, but it's like, don't be a bitch about it, right? Let's get the likely outcome. 3 cards for the likely outcome. Look at that. For Scorpio. I'm going to try to take jumpers. I just need to, the fan is on. I need to block it so my cards don't go flying everywhere. 2 more shuffles, please. And our full moon is on the 16th of this month. And then we have another partial lunar eclipse. So, a lot going on this month. A lot of changes. So you can't lose hope. You just got to keep working towards. There are going to be obstacles. It's going to be difficult. But with this 8 of Pentacles being here in your advice, I think that's telling me, for some of you, this situation is, there is hope for this situation. Maybe you do need to take some time and reassess. But like I said, don't be a bitch about it. And don't make emotionally charged decisions. That's a tongue twister. Emotional decisions is what I wanted to say. Stay, please. What's the likely outcome? Okay. That's not gonna work. My cards are sticking. 3 shuffles. 1. 3. What's the likely outcome for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? 3 cards, please. So, I don't know. This could be Mercury energy. Hold on. I'm probably quite sure that it is Mercury energy before I tell you the card. No. Okay. This card is Jupiter and Gemini. However, it's mental energy. It's restriction. Inability to take action. I think you will not be taking action, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't get like restriction and fear and anxiety like normally. I think this is just like, I'm just gonna take a moment. I'm not gonna do anything. This is lack of travel lack of travel or communication, or movement, lack of action. I think these are 2 cards that just show me the same thing, 8-8. You know what I'm saying? Those synchronicities just let me know there's no action being taken right now. And that may not be a bad thing. Mercury is retrograde. The 8 of, I know that is the 8 of Wands. It was a wasp. The 8 of Wands is definitely Mercury energy. That was freaky. Cute. Oh, jeez. Nature, man. Definitely represents no action being taken right now. And I think you're just going to be focusing on you. Focusing on your own transformation. You are going through a rebirth as well. You're going through transformations and changes and awakenings as well. Scorpio, that is your card. This is Pluto energy. Pluto's retrograde. This is Scorpio energy. And let me see if there's anything else significant in my notes. Because I think you just are, yeah, you're definitely ready for a new beginning. Something's coming to an end. For some of you, it may be this connection. It may not be. I think I'm going to go ahead and do an extended reading on this spread to find out what's happening. And I'm going to add that to the link, to the description. I'm going to go ahead and do an extended reading for this. So, if you're interested in that, it'll be in the description box. Sorry for the interruptions. Thank you for watching. I hope you stick around, and I'll pull oracle cards for that one as well. So, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and comment below if the reading resonated with you. I'm just looking out, making sure nothing else is out here. Anyway, enjoy your week, and please tune in to your future readings. Please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. And as always, peace, love, and light. Bye.